We took a train from Mombasa to Ellerai, where David's cousin Jackson picked us up in his Land Cruiser. We met Jackson before we left for Watamu, and David recommended he drive us around in Amboseli. Just like David, Jackson is a proud Maasai, and he's about 15 years younger than David. We were happy to see a familiar face, and the kids were delighted to be back in a safari vehicle. All safari vehicles are now nicknamed David Car. We were told by the owner of the camp that we would need to bring in all of our own supplies, so prior to arrival we made a stop at the nearby town Kimana to pick up some groceries at the dry goods market and at the fruit and vegetable market. Rand was especially enthusiastic at the chance to cook all of our meals in the camp kitchen. Amboseli Bush Camp is located adjacent to Amboseli National Park at the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. Upon arriving at Amboseli Bush Camp, we were blown away by the safari camp of our dreams. It's authentic and rustic, but at the same time has every amenity and comfort we could hope for. The camp has an open-air kitchen that's fully equipped with a gas stove, a refrigerator, and all of the cookware we needed. Outside of big cities, there's very limited convenience or processed food that's common in the US and in China. There are no supermarkets, only freshly butchered meat, live chickens, dry staples like rice, flour, beans, corn flour, locally grown fruits and vegetables, and spices. Since they've been young, all of the kids love cooking and helping in the kitchen, and Rand is turning out to be quite the passionate chef, with the others not too far behind. Over the course of the week, we cook some delicious meals like coconut chicken curry rice, tomato and mincemeat pasta, grilled chicken wings, cabbage and noodles, mincemeat and peas fried rice, Dutch oven crispy skin chicken, and even homemade pizza baked in the pizza oven. It's incredibly satisfying to turn very simple, limited ingredients into a delicious meal with our family, and then to sit down together to enjoy it. The camp has 3 safari tents, each with its own bathroom. This is the tent that Leo and I stayed in. It is well appointed with warm duvets, fluffy pillows, and a bathroom located at the back of the tent. Amber and Ellen stayed in a very similar tent, also close to the kitchen and the fire pit. The last of the 3 tents is where Rand and Dean slept. This tent is a slightly farther walk away from the kitchen, but it is the largest of the 3 tents. On slightly higher ground, there's an open-air dining area and living area with an expansive view of the surrounding environment. It allowed us to watch elephants, zebras, impala, gazelle, and giraffes while we were eating dinner or hanging out on the couch. We observed so many animals over the course of the week without any time pressure or rush to move on. I loved sitting on the couch, binoculars at my side while doing my work. Occasionally, when I looked up, there would be a herd of elephants or giraffes having a drink of water at the watering hole. We watched a group of elephants drinking at the watering hole and then using their trunks to spray their bodies. A mother elephant stood by for about 30 minutes while a baby elephant played in the water, rolling around and getting herself nice and cool. Then they covered themselves in dirt from the ground and sprayed themselves all over to turn the dirt into mud, sunscreen for them. I felt a bit of a voyeur watching the animals go about their bathing routine from my living room. They probably felt the same way, watching us, watching them. We spent 5 unforgettable nights at the Amboseli Bush Camp. We lived and ate simply in a kind of equilibrium with nature. We learned about the local people, the flora and fauna, and observed the wildlife. Our evening entertainment was lighting the fire and sitting around the fire, enjoying each other's company. I wish this feeling would never end.